Hi, everybody. My name is Bob Panara, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here to NTID to our new television program, Famous Deaf Americans. Our program is for your viewing pleasure and talks about, quote, the life stories of deaf Americans who have made a name for themselves in the field of the arts and sciences. The life story that we present to you today is really something special because that person is here with us right now. That person is Dr. Donald Ballantyne, a man who has made a name for himself in the field of science and medicine. But instead of me talking about him, I would like to introduce you to him, Dr. Ballantyne. Welcome to NTID and our new television show. Don, I would like to know your title and where you work.
I'm a professor of experimental surgery and the Department of Surgery at Panara School of Medicine, and also I'm director of microsurgical research and training laboratories for the Institute of Reconstructive Plastic Surgery of Panara Medical Center.
You, an old friend of mine, and
Yes.
we know you as deaf a person. I especially know you for over 30 years, and I know that you can sing very well. You made a good speech with your voice. That was to impress hearing people, but I would like for you to sing the same time so that you can show deaf people viewing our show you also sing as well as talk. So, Don, you have become a pioneer in that field of work. Maybe you can tell us something about how it began. I understand it was in the area of transplantation biology. Am I right? You saying something about that beginning.
Yes, I started in the field of transplantation of skin, tissue, cell, and organ for research about seed ducts to understand for the use of burn wounds and improve for burnt people because many people with bad burns must have skin cover, and but sometimes we have too much of burns have to borrow skin from other person. At least good for 1 week, but get infected. We have to think of different chemo therapy, medicine, drugs to try to improve. At least good for short time. And in the meantime, I was interested in transplantation of kidney and the small animal like rats. That time I was good microscope. But because it's very small, the process have a diameter of 1 mm or less. But the we sent have micro surgery for Ballantyne clinical application at to full-time in micro surgery for research and training program.
See, that's interesting. Hey, it all is related. And I understand you have done a lot of research and writing in your field. That you have also written a book recently and published that. You explained something about you have the book here.
Yes. I thought that took me 6 years to prepare because everything I'm at the time, and also I thought of 75 publications, many international journals, and now I'm in the process of writing another book.
Quote, experimental skin grafts and transplantation immunity. Over 75 articles and printed in many foreign journals. Become internationally known.
Not very.
I have read your resume, your life, and fine, it's interesting as reading a novel, very exciting. Maybe you could tell us something about your beginning, where you were born, how you became deaf, your early education.
I was born in Beijing, son of American birth and Australian mother. Both were married in Panara. And shortly after birth, favor and pneumonia, so that my mother could not touch me for 6 months. I was very sick, and after that, they found out that I was dead. So my mother tried to teach me to speak and appeared. My father would come home from office and teach me to read, talk, and speak, but we had to move to different places in Ghana, so I had to go to different school, hearing school. Some were Chinese, some Italian, some French, but they have school for me. Believe me, I didn't learn the English. I want to learn the lesson.
You know, you picked up your education in different places and also learned something about different languages. French, German, little Chinese.
Not funny.
It's difficult. Well, then you went to America for your, quote, high school education in Osmere Academy in Wilmington,
Yes, what?
Delaware. Then to prep school
Canterbury.
Canterbury Prep
Lincoln.
in
Yes.
Connecticut. Interesting. And after that, you went to Princeton University.
What?
That's a glorious name, Princeton University. That's really an Ivy League college. Can you tell us something about your experiences in college? you participate in sports, social activities. What were some highlights?
In the beginning, I started to make friends with eating classmates and tried to get the respect from me by being involved in many of the activities, ball sessions, drinking, and going to the football games, basketball games. Many of my friends brought me to their home for weekend, Christmas, Thanksgiving there, and they always tried to help me understand what is going on in the classroom. I was a sport reporter. I was the manager of the swimming team and many other things too numerous to count.
You wrote the sports for the college paper and managed the swimming team. And you graduated and you went to Washington, D.C., where you started your graduate studies at Catholic University. First MS, the next the PhD. Same time you worked and were involved in something that at college, right? What were you doing there?
At college school, I met myself for the first time at then anchor in order to see part-time comedy and biology and swimming course for the boys and girls.
Same time, I understand you were going with a girl, a woman. And now I understand you're married, have a family. Can you say something about that?
Yes, my girlfriend was coming to university. I went there many times and many times to stop in Washington to see me. I have 3 children all grown up. And now my wife went back to Ghana to get her MBA, which she will get next month.
Following in your footsteps, your wife is hearing, right?
Yes, she's hearing the canary too much.
And she knows sign language.
Yeah. Once you might tell me something secret in front of other evening people.
I go, I'm there, I know. You, I understand you also very active in the deaf community in New Jersey and New York City. You explain some of your activities and involvement there.
One was one of the fund for American Professional Society of the Deaf. Now I'm the president, and I was appointed by the governor of New Jersey as a member of the Ballantyne Council for the Profession of the Deaf. Another thing, Madam Bloomfield appointed me as a member of Bloomfield Civil Rights Commission, where I thought the committee on the handicap, because Civil Rights Commission knows only about sex, ethnic issues, but nothing about handicap. The I'm now 5% of that. And so I'm on the board of trustees for St. Francis School for the Deaf in Brooklyn.
Oh, that's nice. went to that school once to give a graduation speech. The director is Sister Ann Bear, right? I had a wonderful experience there. Know that Governor Carey, who helped an NTID program through legislation in 1965, was also on the board of directors of St. Francis de Sales School. So you're
Very
in
entertaining.
good company. Coming back to your professional work and career, you see that you and your work has benefited mankind in many ways. One impressive example to me is about a young woman in New York City who, while standing on subway platform one day, someone pushed her and she fell right in the path of a train and cut off her hand. Can you explain something to us about that miracle of reconstructive surgery that you're doing?
Yes. But don't I tell you, the world knew what to do. They put her hand and her back, built with us. I put her in there. Ballantyne took to Bellevue Hospital where a group of farmers microsurgeons Ballantyne. It was about 16 hours of operation at the theme of Dexter to put one on her and of the stump at the other end. They have to cut back some bones, nerves, feathers to clean everything out. Put in the microscope without blood, feathers. The ant will not survive need blood supply. However, most of the feathers have a diameter of 1 mm or centimeter, and that's small. That is microvascular surgery. Those two Dr. Panara were part of my training program.
Marvelous. You call it microsurgery. Wow. Cutting and so on.
Then sew up the nerves. Now they can do it. But because of the determined trouble and every move they can only but can move back a bit. The amateur movement but better than nothing.
Oh, marvelous. And the leader of that team that worked on that woman was a person you trained. Part of it, marvelous. I understand that because you were a pioneer in that field, you often have to go to hospitals, colleges and universities, medical centers to give advice and training. That's right. You name some of the places you've gone to.
I've been to Copenhagen, Oslo, Norway, Freiburg, Germany, Heidelberg, Germany, Freiburg, Thief, Heidelberg, Buurman, Body was and German, left hand time, I've been to Zurich many times. People go there, but extra my speed, but I have the extra to improve my speed for the extras. Running the meeting, seeing them for 1 to 3 weeks.
That's how you communicate
Yes.
successfully with all those different foreign doctors and trainees. That's marvelous. Quote, you follow the Euro maxim. Quote, one in Rome, do as the Romans do. One very important question now. Because you are a pioneer in the field, and because of that and what you have accomplished in your life, you now have become a model, a role model for young deaf students. They look up to you, wondering if possible for them to follow in footsteps like you. What opportunities do you believe still exist for young deaf students, like here at NTID or in other colleges? What advice would you give to them? First, opportunities.
One in must study that, read more books, then having certain well to compete with them and try to under the perspective of even be able to get on with them and know the regular and ability to have any intention commonly university so that the management will be happy with him. But most important to know good answers. The only one where to read and answer the word for word, not fast reading.
Good. I'm glad you said that, because for over 35 years I have been preaching to my students on the value of reading, how it helps in any field of work. Do you see sufficient opportunities in that field for young deaf persons with the right training to find work?
Also, try to take up more courses than required for degrees.
Oh, I see.
Because I have to have done a background, nothing else. I have to be very broad and knowledge of many things to help with skills. And
Also, for them to try their best into personal activities with people.
definitely smart.
Really, your life very exciting and your work even more so. We here at NTID very honored with your visit this week, and we felt very honored to confer on you the Edmund Lyons Lectureship Award that you received last Tuesday. It's a great honor. We thank you very much for your interest in NTID, your willingness to give of your time to come here and meet with the students, faculty, both of NTID or RIT. We appreciate that very much. I want to congratulate you on getting the Edmund Lyons Lectureship Award.
Thank you.
And thanks too for coming here and participating in our TV program, Famous Deaf Americans. Thank you, Dad.